Sausage.
Hello, everyone. This is Attack the Backlog, the podcast where I, Mark Kuznez, tries to make a dent in their backlog one game at a time. This episode is all about Heaven Dust, a game that takes inspiration to a whole new level, copying Resident Evil to a T virus. From the key art, to the gameplay, to the structure, to the story. There are rare cases when games have no reason to exist, and Heaven Dust is one such case. It in no way tries to hide its inspirations, ending with what feels like more of a jab at Resident Evil than praise. I would like to dedicate our game to the amusing classic title Resident Evil and all the gamers who really love video games, though it could just be a bit of bad translation given how poorly translated the game's writing is, often leading to confusion thanks to both spelling and grammatical errors aplenty, which then makes some of the puzzles hard to parse as they range in difficulty from, hey dude, that door is closed, but see that generator missing a battery? Why don't you put your battery in there and see what happens? To, okay, if you have 3 zombies, 2 bullets, and 1 sofa in a room, how many bottles does it take to make the virus go away? Excuse me? What now? The gameplay is dull, featuring lock-on shooting that requires 0 skill and offers 0 challenge or scares, and an uninspired structure of finding themed keys to lock doors in order to make it deeper and deeper into this mansion until eventually taking on the big bad not nemesis boss, and then ending it all with a bit of self-destruction and a race to the front door. The audio design is wonky, with some sounds being blown out while other scenes seem missing entire tracks, and the visuals are fine but nothing to get excited about. Heaven Dust really is just a game about another game that does nothing of its own and somehow manages to drag despite only taking a few hours to complete. Does it really have no reason to exist? Of course not. But when it adds nothing new to the table, not even something as simple as a great story, great puzzles, or just one unique gameplay twist, some zombies do drop coins which you can use at vending machines to purchase items, maps, and upgrades, which I guess is unique but nothing interestingly unique. It's hard finding a reason to play it over all the other options out there, even if you're a huge Resident Evil fan and just want more of the same. Just replay a Resident Evil game instead. You'll have a better time while saving yourself a dime, and that ain't no lie, unless you don't believe me, in which case I am very much a lie. But instead of me continuing to lie, I will instead say bye. Anyway, the T-Virus is getting me for not liking the game. I'm gonna die anyway. That will do it for this here episode of Attack the Backlog. Once again, I am Marcus Nez. Y'all can find me pretty much everywhere at PX Sausage. If you enjoy this here show or any of the stuff I do and what have you, you can support me and my nonsense over at patreon.com/PXS. In addition to the Patreon, you can get links to the site, the YouTube, the Discord, and so much more over at pxsausage.com. But that will do it for this here episode of Attack the Backlog. As always, thank you for watching or listening. I hope you enjoyed this here episode, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. But for now, adios, arrivederci, bye.